Well, we're back up in Mansfield. We're going to be working in a caravan park until Australia Day 2024, doing some cleaning, and we've just come up to Mansfield for the quick visit of some pretty famous graves up here. If you know your Ned Kelly stories, we've found Constable Michael Scanlon. He was shot by Kennedy, Wombat Rangers, 26th of October 1878. He's laid to rest beside another policeman that Ned Kelly bailed up and shot, by the name of Lonigan. He was also Thomas Lonigan. He was also knocked off by Ned, or the Kelly gang as they call it around these ways, in the execution of their duty. Murdered by armed criminals, Wombat Rangers, 1878. And the third fella was Michael Kennedy. He was the sergeant who was tasked to bring the Kelly gang to justice, but the way things panned out didn't quite go the way they planned it. And he's down here, Michael Kennedy. Now, he'd been following them for a while, and they were all bailed up down the Wombat Ranges, which is back of Mansfield. We haven't actually got the map, so we can't check where it was. Yeah, and Kennedy took say it again, Kelly took all three of them out. Well, Kelly and his gang, we're not sure who shot who, but Kelly and his boys took on the might of the law and took three of the lawmen out, which I think gave rise, I can't be 100% sure, I think gave rise to the Glenrowan incident, but again, I'm not too certain on that because I don't really have a good Kennedy background in history. But yeah, those three brave souls are buried up here in Mansfield Cemetery. And Wombat Gully, or we'll have a check of the name again, Wombat Rangers, I think are a part of the back lot of Mansfield up near the high country up there, which we'll go up there. We're planning to go up to do Craig's Hut Christmas Day if there's not a lot of people around, and we've been there before, but we'll probably go into Mount Sterling as well, because we haven't been up to Mount Sterling yet, being only half an hour out of Mansfield. Mansfield's another, what, 40 minutes to get into the high country. We'll do that Christmas Day, I think. Pack our little Christmas lunch, put it in the fridge, toddle off early, get up and have a look. Maybe it's an each way bet to do Craig's Hut again. I got a feeling it might be a bit packed on Chrissy Day, but again, I could be wrong. But we do want to definitely do Mount Sterling, because we haven't touched on Mount Sterling yet. Whilst we're in the area, we may as well have a look. We'll have a look and see who else is in here, but they're the most three prominent persons that are in this grave site. Yeah. So we come a little bit down the road. We're in the centre of Mansfield. Found another police memorial to the three that we just saw in the cemetery. A little plaque that tells you about it all here, and we'll go across to the actual memorial, have a look for it. We're not sure, because it doesn't provide information about whether it led to the being caught at Glenrowan or not, but we're thinking it might have. So this is the actual community plaque. So Victoria Police put up a memorial for them because they all lived in Mansfield. And here it is, it's in the middle of Mansfield in Victoria. The three that was killed by Ned Kelly and his gang, Thomas Lonigan, Michael Kennedy, and I think the other guy's name was Scanlon. But that sits proudly in the middle of Mansfield where these three policemen lived. Michael Scanlon, so yeah. So that's in the middle of downtown Mansfield, which is starting to get full because it's coming up to Christmas time, 2 days off Christmas. And this is an opportunity to thank everyone who watches and subscribes to our page for the following and the subscriptions and support throughout the year. Hope you guys have a good Chrissy break, whatever you do. Keep well, and we'll see you in other videos. We'll probably do a couple more before Christmas time. But thanks for everyone to subscribe on our Instagram and Facebook, and also through YouTube, and also through our TikTok pages. We wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you for your support and your subscriptions. And we'll have a look around and probably find something else to film whilst we're at Mansfield. Like I say, it's Christmas Day. We'll probably take a high country trip. We'll get up to, hopefully get up to Mount Sterling. We'll maybe, it's touch and go if we're going to drop in on Craig's Hut again. We kind of want to go there again, but we kind of don't want to have the hassle of all the crowds. So, oh, we're kind of in two minds about that. It's kind of on the way to Mount Sterling, and yeah, Christmas Day it's a bit of an and ah because we think it might be crowded for Chrissy, but we'll see. That's Chrissy Day, but we're having a look at Mansfield now. We found something else. What have we found here?
Memory of Samuel Reynolds, MD, medical doctor.
A friend of the poor and esteemed by all. There you go. I think the best thing I've seen on a gravesite was the fella's name the day he died, and underneath it said, "I told you I wasn't feeling very well." That's probably the funniest one I've seen. But yeah, this is Mansfield. This is 2 days before Chrissy. Again, thanks everyone for subscribing on YouTube, following on Instagram, Facebook and our TikTok pages. Oh, it's very good. It means we're getting our voice out there. If there's anything in a video you'd like us to cover, or if anything you'd want us filmed, drop a line in the comments. But from everyone from Endless Horizons, we wish you a safe and happy Christmas, and we'll catch you around New Year's. Like I said, there'll be other videos coming up between now and Chrissy, but we'll always put a Chrissy message in each video. See what else we can find. We're going to try and find a lookout up to here, so hopefully we can get there. It's starting to cloud over. That's what we're going to do now. Take off from Mansfield and head down to a lookout in a state park, which is going to be pretty good. Then we'll head back to the caravan park. Our hosts down there, or the people we're working for down there, want to have a arvo drink, so we'll have an arvo drink with them, and continue this video off to the state park. So we've come out of Mansfield and we've turned onto the road out to Kilmore, I think it's called, out the back of, anyway, we're up in a state park at a Samaria kilns and a tram line track. This is just something we're doing this afternoon to fill in time. This is Mount Samaria. So, as I said, we're up the back of Mansfield. We were going to go and look at a lookout, but the sign posted straight into the bush. Have to walk, but we couldn't find any tracks. So we're going to go and find Mount Samaria Falls, which is further up the road on this, if we can find it. But everything we've come through this far. So here we go. Right.
So that's a walk in, Rocky Point, but we couldn't find the track.
Yep.
To walk in.
So we've come out of Mansfield, up Blue Range Road, Mount Samaria Road, which is dirt, easy drive in, forestry roads, and we're at
Spring
Creek Sawmill. So we're going to take this, and hopefully
no, that's the summit. See, look, you got to walk.
Oh, okay.
And we don't have
we
our
might try
shoes on.
No, these are all walks, so we've come out, we haven't got the right shoes on, we've got our pluggers on. We will hopefully just going to do a quick loop through to see all this stuff, but it's all walking, so no, we'll just have to have a look. These are the Samaria kiln ruins.
Well, it's that time of year that the snakes are in.
And yep, it's that time of year. The locals are talking about snakes.
Walking in thongs.
Locals have told us about snakes, and the people we're working for at the van park reckon they've already seen 3 of them. 2 were brown and 1 was a tiger or a black snake, so
3 brown.
3 brown they've
3
seen.
brown and 1 either.
3 brown and a questionable one. It was either a tiger or a red belly. But these are the Samaria kilns. They were around in the 1880s. And they were making pottery out of here, I believe. Big pottery kilns. Things you can find in the Victorian High Country. But we're just
like big shipping containers.
yeah. This is a spur of the moment trip out. We're just trying to have a quick look around Savo before heading back to the van park. May as well be up here. We're up here, so we may as well have a look around. We haven't done this side of Mansfield.
We'll only be doing short trips.
Only short trips this time because we'll be working.
We won't be able to have day picnics.
We won't do day picnics except Chrissy Day. As we said, we're planning to go up Mount Sterling. And if there's no big crowds on Craig's Hut, we'll do Craig's Hut on the way back. That's Christmas Day. Someone likes Craig's Hut. They get their Sigrid Thornton on when they go up there. But yep, we'll probably head back, I guess. Seeing. Oh, yeah, we can go on and see.
What was it?
We'll go on and have a look at the falls. Back Creek Falls we're going for. Let's see. See you then.